Alright, so we are about to see male slave dungeons. Actually, when you come here in person, your whole emotions will actually change. Because where we are about to enter, that is not just a physical space. It is a spiritual space, it is an ancestral space. We have the souls and spirits of the African men and women who suffered and died right in the dungeons. This is for the males. And in this dungeon is going to amaze you. Thousands of African men were held down here. And this is an underground dungeon. So let us see what we have in the male slave dungeons.
And is it slick? I always wonder that. Is it slick because of the feces or is it slick because of the
Yes, because of the feces. Let us see the first chamber.
I don't know if it's is it a light on the camera? Can you
Yes,
see?
yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. It's
Okay, so this is the male slave dungeons. Within the male slave dungeons, there are 5 separate chambers. This is the first chamber, and you can take a look. We have the same size of this chamber in the other room. So we have 5 chambers within the male dungeons. Each chamber that you see at a time held 200 African men. You can imagine 200 African men occupied each chamber.
So, Nathaniel, I'm sorry. Jay said she wanted to reiterate and just make sure. How many men were held here?
200 men.
Men.
Yes, were held in here.
And so, how were they held? Were they held? Because I'm assuming they were held in chains. They weren't free.
Yeah, they were always in chains and shackles, and they were chained against each other. And this room was not designed for you to be sleeping on the floor. You need to sit like this. So they sit accordingly in here.
And you guys can't see, you will see if you come with Back to Africa Travels in 2025. But I was asking Daniel, and I always, when you come, you guys, and I always make this mistake, I always wear sandals. You should probably wear like good shoes with traction. And because I was just asking Daniel this, we almost tripped coming in.
Yeah.
The floor is very slick, but it's actually brick. It should be slick, but it's literally filled with this brown stuff. And Daniel, what is the brown stuff?
Actually, this is the original floor. And you know, because they were doing everything here for a very long time, this original floor that you see today was covered with human feces. Just take a look in the other chambers. You can see that the floors are different from this one. Those darkened floors that you see comprises of feces, urine, blood, sweat, tears, vomit, saliva, food particles, human remains together with sand that is compacted to form those darkened floors. It was once here, but then we excavated this area, but then we left a portion of the darkened floor not to erase history. So you can see that. This is a portion of the darkened floor that they left here.
So that's just pure feces.
Exactly, yes.
That is disgusting. So just imagine this. Now I can't smell it like I smell that other room, maybe because it was so small. I literally smelled it. Like I literally smelled feces, urine. So if you guys saw the other video, or will see the other video, I literally have tissues in there because I have asthma and small spaces. It's hot in Ghana, just by nature. We're in the cooler season in Ghana, so if you're from California, like I am, shout out to the West Side. It feels like our fall right now, so it's not extremely hot in Ghana. So this probably would be a good time to bring you guys back. This would be a good time because it's not so hot, but in here it's very hot because there's no air ventilation, right? But in that small room that I was saying, there was no air ventilation and it was small, so you smelled feces, urine. In here, you may not smell it as much, but like Nathaniel was saying, it's black. It's slick and it's black. It's disgusting. And as you can see, I get upset and angry. And like I said in the last video, I almost tried to avoid coming here all the time, but because I have a company that says Back to Africa Travels, and I believe I have a passion and a yearning because my ancestors pulled at me for decades. Friends know me. All I talk about is the connection I have from the diaspora and Africans and our job, like the great Kwame Nkrumah, Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela. I believe my vision is very similar, is to bring us back together as one, and to know that there's only one human race, and the continent of mankind started here. And the atrocities of the first man, which is crazy, started, and it happened to us. We were in our own feces. We were in our own feces, you guys. I'm standing in human feces. Let that sink in. I'm not a tour guide. I'm sorry, Nathaniel, for taking that in. But as a Black American, with a passion and a yearning and a call from my ancestors, let that sink in. And I hope that you don't only let it sink in, I hope that you let it, you feel it as much as I do, to the point that you get on an airplane, that you pay the package that I send out in the fall of 2024, and that you book your package with Back to Africa Travels, and you come in 2025 and you experience this. You have to.